Hey everyone, Brian Pedone here. Thank you for tuning in. Today we're going over the hooks and uppercuts on the quiet punch. People definitely ask about it, about landing a perfect hook or an uppercut. Obviously the bag is flat, so most people are like, well, you can't do it, but you can. And if you think about an actual cylindrical heavy bag, you still have to kind of stuff your uppercuts and the hooks have to kind of loop around. So we're going to break down how to do it on the bag. So you know how to do the traditional 1s and 2s, which are obviously self-explanatory. Now for what we're going to go on next is going to be the lead hook and the rear hook, so the 3s and the 4s. So I'm going to practice that. So one way you can do it, which definitely makes it totally obvious, is you stand perpendicular to the bag, you get your hip rotation, and you hit the right center of the bag, right? Notice my elbow stays high, my arm is parallel to the ground, other hand stays up. That's one way on the hook, and here's the other side. Nice and clean. Now, if you're gonna go straight on, which I still do, you would work on your head movement like you would normally in a boxing match or training. Head off the line, and then when I shoot the hook, I still catch with my 2 big knuckles, and it kind of scrapes off, right? So obviously, I can't hit directly on. I'm not hitting the side of the bag. It's not meant for that. It really meant to go forward and back. So when I hit the lead hook, I'm gonna do it in slow motion. So I'll slip. As I throw, my elbow gets up, just like for a traditional hook. But this time when I go for impact, I catch the center of the bag and then I turn it off. So then I hook off of the bag, all right? So it's here and I come across. There's my hook, my lead hook. It's gonna take some practice, which is what you need anyway. It's definitely a little more advanced skill. It's almost like throwing an elbow. So it's very close to catching with the elbow, which is a really good hook, especially a close one. Same thing with the rear hook. I will notice slow motion, I come across, I catch the center of the bag, and then I hook it. The black bag, the quiet punch play is much softer, so you don't have to wear gloves for that. The white version, the older version, it's a little more, there's more friction, so you might worry about burning your hands, like your knuckles, so I would prefer wearing gloves. But for this, it's nice and smooth. So when I catch, notice again, slow motion, I catch it here, and then I hook it across. So in fast form, what it looks like is, I'm still catching the hook. This is still a legitimate hook. Same thing on the other side. So when I put it together, it actually looks really seamless. If I go for 1, 2, 3, 4, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Notice, still hooking those punches. So those are for the hooks, the 3 and the 4. So make sure you watch, if you haven't watched any of the tutorial videos or one of the workout videos, every one of our workout videos, that's how we throw it on the bag. We never hit the sides. And especially for the uppercuts, we never hit underneath. Obviously, as you can see, it won't last very long that way. If you can't hit it good, it won't get good power. You're always gonna watch out for the bar. So for the uppercut, same idea. So the 5s and 6s, I'm going again, slip, so this is good. You're gonna practice your head movement, which you should be doing anyway. You shouldn't be stuck in one position. I get off the line. For my 5, I'm gonna go for my lead uppercut. Same idea. Now notice this is how a cylindrical bag works. So I would usually hit that, if I had a heavy bag here, I would hit the uppercut here, hit the uppercut here, right? I still can't get a full underneath, under the chin. That's what an uppercut bag is for, which is one that's sticking off the wall, or a water drop bag, or like the aqua bags. Those are definitely cool for that. The teardrops, those are great. This regular heavy bag, and this bag is flat. So to get the uppercut, I slip off the line. I'm gonna do a slow motion. So I come in, it comes the traditional uppercut method, right? coming the right way, underneath. And I have to angle it just a tiny bit. So think of it almost like an up jab, or like a cross that's coming from further away. So I hit the uppercut, I turn a tiny bit. Don't worry about your wrist, it is so soft, you're never gonna hurt your wrist on this, even if you hit it really hard. So slow motion, I catch right in the center, but notice it's about the head movement. So I get my head off the line to create this angle that I can now hit a little bit of an angle on the uppercut. So this is the lead uppercut, slow motion, catch the center. Same thing with the rear uppercut, I slip off the side, I shoot it, and I can add that little motion, kind of Mortal Kombat style, get a little pop in there. So slow motion, I catch it right here, again, 2 big knuckles, keep the wrist as straight as you can, and then shoot it up. So in fast motion, for the lead uppercut, rear uppercut, it looks like tap, tap. And these are uppercuts. So people can say what they want, but it's still an uppercut, it's still legitimate. If I had a double end ball, I'd be kind of playing that way too. I'm throwing my hooks, throwing my uppercuts. So let's do it all together. So we'll do the 6 punches. So we got the 1, 2, the 3, the 4, the 5, and the 6. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Notice though, I'm using my body, which you should be doing. This is a little more advanced. It's going to teach you a little bit of technique, right, to throw it the right way, where it's not stationary. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I notice I'm still getting all the power, all the hip rotation that I want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there is, again, the hooks and the uppercuts. Thanks.